All right, guys, welcome to the winners edition of the CVFL podcast. Um, it's time for the playoffs, and um, top six teams cemented. But yeah, six great teams making the finals, six not great teams that are not. Um, I look forward to the outing tomorrow, and yeah. And probably making his way to the playoffs. Here he is, Charlie Creighton.
How are we doing, everybody?
Well, let's jump right into it. You beat Brian pretty
I
handily.
did. Convincingly.
Um, yeah. No thanks to your running backs, though, who put up a combined 10 points.
Yeah, it was going to be a tough week without Travion, Chuba, and Kamara, but, we found a way.
Now, does this concern you at all, considering your flex defense and two running backs combined for 13 points?
Um, AD Mitchell's probably never going to touch the field again. He had a rough week. Tajay Spears, another guy who's, he's never going to play throughout the playoffs unless dire circumstances occurred. And, I'm getting a lot of people back this week. I'm getting Travion back, Wandale back, Hunter Henry back, Evans is back, Kamara's back, and Chuba's back from bye. So I'm getting all hands are on deck. So, yeah.
Now, you lost two straight in weeks 11 and 12, and then you won two to secure your spot in the playoffs. Those two teams that you lost to are the ones you'll need to beat in the playoffs to make the championship. So does that discourage you at all or worry you in any way?
Not really. I put up 127 against Gibbs. That's not really a bad week. We got to play good defense against Gibbers. He puts up a lot of points. We either got to match him or we got to play good defense. And against you, I benched Sean Tucker, even though I was talking to Colin before the 1 o'clock slate that I should start him, and I didn't pull the trigger. He drops 30 points, and I lost. That was because of me, and I'm confident in my decisions this week. So I think there's some things we got to clean up, which we did the last few weeks, and yeah.
All right, now you bring up a good point about Gibbs, putting up a lot of points. He's just finished 10th highest points for all time, averaging 124 basically points per game. To me, a tough week for you, obviously. Your running backs are back this week. What do you think it's going to take from you besides good defense to get the win?
I'm gonna need another big week out of Fannin. I think he dropped 28 last week. I might be wrong on that number, but he was insane last week. And Brees Hall's just got there's two versions of Brees Hall: the one that drops 3 points or the one that drops 20. So we just need the one who drops 20 this week and throughout the playoffs. And yeah, I think Brees Hall, he's probably going to be. I trust Puka, I trust Aubrey, but Brees Hall, he's just got to step up.
All right. Now, obviously, this is the playoff bracket. You're going to play Gibbs, and then you're going to have to play me if you win. How do you view this road to the championship?
I probably would have wanted to not play Gibbs round one, but the road is what the road is, and regardless of who I play, my players have to execute. It's gotta stay sharp. It's been successful just to get here. A lot of people thought I wasn't gonna get here. Thought my team was fraudulent and whatnot. And so we're underdogs. We're 13-point dogs, but the Patriots against the greatest show on turf were 14-point dogs, and I think they did pretty well for themselves in the end. So we just gotta play our game.
All right. Now, here's a look at your power rankings standings throughout the year. Obviously, the league was high on you to begin the year. For the first 6 weeks, you were in the top 5 for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Then you kind of dipped, and then you kind of remained steady around the 7-6 marker. Um, do you feel this is accurate about your season, about the dip and then the semi rise, or do you feel disrespected for dipping as low as ninth place?
I mean, obviously, me at 9 was that's ridiculous, but I think I deserve to drop a little bit. I definitely there were some rough roads after week like 4. The Joe loss, obviously, that one hurt a lot. But if Evans stays healthy, I could have won, but unacceptable, obviously. But yeah, we were struggling a little bit, but we finished strong. I'm confident where I'm at right now.
All right, now I'm going to play this video for you real quick before the end of the episode.
Okay.
Just going to get your thoughts on it. Go.
Hi, my name's Charlie Creighton. I think I'll finish above 11th place in the league this year.
Did you hear that?
Well, Shane on the Rivals Week pod said I should be 11th in the power rankings, but I think I did better than 11th this year. I came in like kind of like big head, inflated head, and it's a humbling experience last year, and I had to really focus this year. My team, we found ways to win this year, and I'm proud of how far we've came, and I'm looking forward to this weekend and hopefully the next 2 weeks. Shout out to the 11 other league members for down my team. We're fueled by hate.
All right, next up, we got the man who just lost to his brother, probably again, Michael Biddy.
What's going on, everyone?
You look like a walrus doing this.
Yeah, I was like, my face is so dry from work.
Yeah, chlorine.
Awful. Yeah.
All right, let's jump right into it. You lost. Didn't even score 100 points.
I
mean, you would have if Mahomes wasn't a bum, but
Mahomes, Kelsey, he's washed, dude. I'm trying to replace him. Obviously, I can't like trade for anyone. I'm just gonna have to go with the waiver wire, or I might just have to start him again. But I already benched Mahomes for this round, so Jackson Dart's my guy for round 1. So thanks, my brother, the hands of my brother. I lost my bye week, so I'm very betrayed by my own brother. He had to beat me with his shitty ass 5-win team that I lost to twice. 6 wins, actually. 6 wins. Sorry. I lost
all
them
you had to do was
twice.
beat me, and you didn't.
Yeah.
So,
and that too. That also didn't. It was I mean, games I should have won, or games my team should have won, and I lost. But we're here. We're moved on. We played Jack recently, like 2 weeks ago. We wiped the fucking floor with him. His team's been on a decline. He was like 7-2 like 6 weeks ago. So I'm feeling pretty confident. I honestly wiped the floor with him the last matchup. No disrespect to Jack, but I honestly think my team's just better than his.
those are some fighting words. Then you
Yeah.
play Gabe if you do end up beating him. So, tough road.
Yeah, the last time I played Gabe, I only
Wow.
played in week 1. I lost by it was by like 2 or 3. I think he had the Bears defense and JJ McCarthy fucking shit the bed 9 over here. 9 or whatever they call him on TikTok. Then they call him 9. It's like his like brain rot. I don't know what the hell they call him. It's just those tough losses that really determined my season. Kind of just close losses. I mean, losing to Jason Melroy just for itself speaks on it.
Well, do you want to show the league the shirt real quick?
You want you to leave? Okay. Let me go get it.
Yeah, all its glory.
So this shirt.
Give the league some context too when it was supposed to get here.
Okay, so this shirt was supposed to be bought in the first year this I think Rivals Week ever happened. I think
2023.
so, yeah. So it is. Here it is.
There it
It
is.
is Gabe Davis as a grape. Yes, it is fucking stupid. It is the most
Off the
stupid
wall.
shirt
Off the
I
vine.
think I've ever bought, ever. It cost me $20, and
22.
yeah,
She's stable.
I should have bought it 2 years ago, but it's now in my possession. I lost twice in a row. I couldn't back out of another bet. I know I'm gonna see some like diabolical jerseys. Like I know Nick Tartamosa probably has like a Ben Simmons jersey, bro.
Nick
Nick
Tartamosa
is
would
gonna
be good.
pull out a Ben Simmons jersey. Gabe's
Well,
gonna pull out some Claude Giroux Flyers jersey. Like they're gonna wear the
Nick would
most
not be there, so save your
ridiculous.
breath. All right, let's get back into the fantasy. Hold on real quick. There we go. Start at 7, end up at 5, dipped to 11.
Yeah, those first 3 weeks, I went 0-3,
Right?
and then I started to jump up, started to win. That's when my 6-game win streak started. And then I lost to Shane, who broke my fucking win streak. That this kid, he broke my 6-game win streak, and he took my bye spot. Listen, I'm not proud of it. I had a bye. I was trying to sit comfortable watching teams eliminate each other, but now I have to play in the first round and in the road that I do not want to play in. Obviously, Gabe has the most wins in this league history, I believe, 12 wins.
Yes. Yep.
So I think Gabe's team, is the worst it can be right now. I feel like he's lost all that talent, and I think he's very much beatable than what he was in week 1 when I faced him in week 1. So I'm hoping I'm sorry to bash Jack, but honestly, this might backfire for me, but I don't care. I'm having full confidence in my team. I think I'm going to beat Jack in the first round. So, I'm very confident on where I stand.
Last time you were on this podcast, and you were very confident about where you stand in your matchup, you lost.
I blame Charlie Creighton.
Oh wait, I gotta show you
No.
your video. Hold on.
Oh,
I'm gonna play you a
yes.
video from the beginning of the season.
Yo, Michael Biddy in the house. I think I'm going to finish first this year because everyone in this league fucking sucks. Good luck to everyone this year.
All right.
All right. So we have made the first step. We're in the playoffs.
You have?
Now I just got to win. I just got to win games. I got to beat Jack. I got to beat Gabe, and I got to beat whoever the fuck's going to run into me in the championship. But yeah, my take still stands. Everyone else in this league fucking sucks. You heard it here from Michael Biddy Jr. I'm ready to win this league this year.
All right. Next up, this man needs no introduction. Not a stranger to the playoffs. Here he is. Jack Tartamosa.
It's good to be back. It's good to be back.
Oh, I'm
3
noticing.
times on the podcast in one season. This is crazy.
Yeah, and I'm just noticing your new tagline.
Oh yeah. You like the new caption?
You care to explain that?
I was the only one to beat him.
Not true.
I was the only one to beat him.
Not true.
Not true?
No.
He had one loss. No? Did he lose this week? Oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Guess who beat him?
Did he lose to you?
This guy.
Hey. All right. Type shit.
Yep. Granted, he had his worst week of the year, and I had him
what did he score? Like
week. So I mean, but a win's a win.
a win's a win. Yeah, me against Biddy.
Yeah, great matchup. 2 8-6 teams. One's coming off a win, one's coming off a loss. I mean,
it's gonna be interesting. What can Jackson Dart do against this Washington team? You know, can Josh Allen survive against the New England team? He hasn't looked very good over the past couple of weeks. So
didn't he have like 30-something this past week?
he did. Sorry. This past week he did well.
Right, but still before that.
But before that, I think it was like 3 weeks in a row of like. All right, I guess it was only 2 weeks. He had 8 and then he had 16. So I guess it was only 2 weeks. But like for Josh Allen, that's a lot.
This is Josh Allen's first year in the playoffs.
Yeah, because you've drafted him every other year, and you haven't been. This is your first time in the playoffs, so
yes, it is. So you're coming off a
monster
enormous win. I mean,
yeah, I
domination.
think Sunday at like 3 p.m. Not the first games hadn't even ended yet. It was like third, fourth quarter of like all the Sunday 1 p.m. games. Colin texted me. He's like, "Yo, GG." He's like, "Give me a chance." I think he said, "Give me a chance," was what he said.
We've all been there where we just know it's over.
Yeah.
Right.
Jamar obviously underperformed, but like Zay Flowers, Dallas Goedert, T. Higgins.
Yeah, they picked the slack.
They played their minds out. So
16 points from Goddard with no touchdowns is pretty impressive.
Yeah, seriously.
Your road to the playoffs is runs through Biddy.
Yep.
With the rebrand name.
I gotta beat Gabe again.
But as he showed this week, his team has his weaknesses.
His team is beatable.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what state his team is in right now. I haven't played him in like 7 weeks, so
I mean, everybody's healthy.
Is Emeka's not back, is he?
Yeah, he's back.
I'd be excited to play Gabe. I hope I play Gabe again. I hope I can show that I can beat him again.
Are you worried about Biddy?
I think I beat him by 3 the first time. I'd like to beat him again. Am I worried about Biddy? Michael, he's got a good team. Obviously, he wouldn't be here if he didn't have a good team. Jackson Dart, you just never know what to expect out of him, especially like he's still like, I don't know, he hasn't looked fully healthy. Ashton Genty, maybe he runs through the Eagles defense. Everyone else is. So everyone else is running through the Eagles defense. I hope not. But yeah, they're looking pretty good. Stephon Diggs got to go up against Buffalo's defense. Maybe it snows.
Starting at the bottom and making your way up to 2 for a pretty strong while. Yeah. And obviously finishing at 4. Do you feel like you're obviously around week 8? Is that where your team belongs in that top 4? Do you finally?
I think it's fair.
The league?
I was 2 for a while, and I was really enjoying my time at 2. But there was a lot of expectations, especially after beating Gabe. There was just like I felt a lot of expectations. I think the team felt it. Obviously, we had a couple bad weeks. I think we lost. I lost 3 straight. Obviously, you don't want to lose 3 straight. Catapulted me down to a power ranking of 5. I was worried that I was going to lose against Colin and then end up with the 6th seed, and that would have been. I probably would have ended with 5th seed, right? Because I outpoint Charlie or whatever. But
yeah,
I was just worried, and I'm glad that I really don't have to be worried.
Yo, it's Jack. I think I'll finish 3rd in the league this year.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
All right. So obviously that's a valid prediction thus far, and it can still hold true.
I've got to be probably one of the most accurate predictions, unless Gabe said he was going to be number 1.
Far from it. He said he was going to finish 10th.
Gabe said he was going to finish 10th.
Yeah. Mind you, this was pre-draft too. He just didn't have faith in me.
Yeah, he was not confident.
Before we end this, any shout outs or anyone want to call out before the playoffs start?
No call outs. I want to give a shout out. To Loyola alumni Pat Spencer. Shout out Pat Spencer on the Golden State Warriors.
All right, so all respect goes out to Charlie before our match, Nothing but love, but respectfully, team's gonna fuck you in the ass, okay? I want to see Jack in the final. That's what I'm expecting. I think Gabe's team's frauds. They fell off, okay? Biddy's ass, okay? Buffalo Wings, yeah, they're good, but, like, I'm better. It's money time. Time to win.
All right, guys. Rather than have somebody ask me the question, I'm just going to get on here and talk about my position myself, okay? Because, yeah, I feel like I need to. I just beat Gabe, who's the 1 seed. And I mean, pretty dominant win. He didn't have, it was his worst week of the year, but it was still a win. Second loss of the year. So was it luck? Yes. This is a win. Also, yes. Unfortunately, I won't get to play him again until if I make the finals. And then I'm waiting for the winner of between Charlie and Gibbs. Two good opponents. I think Gibbs is the second best team in the league behind Gabe. So I'm a little worried about that. And Charlie's team's hit or miss. But yeah, I'm definitely worried I have to play Gibbs. But my team is capable of beating anybody. The only team that I haven't beat this year is Jack, Calvin. Calvin's out, so I don't even have to worry about that. Yeah. Me and Gabe, the only two teams to never drop below a playoff spot on the power ranking votes. So clearly the league does take me seriously as they should. And I'm starting to get a lot of support from members of the league. People are saying they're rooting for me and all that, which I appreciate. But also, I don't know. It's cool, but yeah, I don't really have any further thoughts on that. I just noticed it. So yeah, this is my first time in the playoffs, obviously, and uh, as I was saying to Colin earlier in the year, making the playoffs was my Super Bowl, was my championship this year. That was the goal, to do better than 6-8, which I did, make the playoffs, which I did. I had a new draft strategy, didn't have Josh Allen. I don't want to say he holds me back, but having all three picks in the first few rounds really helps that case of solidifying my dominant roster. So I think with the new strategy and my desire for greatness, I don't think it's going to be easy to stop me from here on out. And I hope teams continue to take me seriously. And yeah, I hope to either play Michael Biddy in the finals because that'd be the greatest matchup of all time. And if not, I would like to see Gabe again to beat the best team in the league twice and solidify myself as the true champion of the season. Thank you. Go Wings and go Flyers. All right. And last but not least, we have the 1 seed, Gabe Bracey. Now, Gabe, just wanted to remind you, in case you forgot, that you lost to me.
Yeah, this was not a great week.
No.
I don't really know what to say. It just wasn't great. It's all right.
Hey, it doesn't need to be great.
Yeah, it was kind of
all-time record.
Yeah.
Walk us through. Well, there's 2 records. I can't even put them both on the screen. Right?
I'm hyped for the points for. That's what I really like. The
Really?
record, like anybody can get the record, but like points for, like that's kind of insane. Like that's like just
140 a week, man.
Yeah, I know. And I was before last week, bro. Last week killed me. Just 88 points, bro. It tanked the whole thing.
Bro, I don't know if it tanked it, but still, obviously,
it definitely
tanked them out.
This week, my players played like the hardest defenses of all time.
Yeah,
and Garrett Wilson's not back.
I'm dealing with the same thing here. Just the defenses are crazy that I'm playing against, so I'm happy to have earned a bye.
Yeah, I need this bye.
Right now, you're waiting on the winner of Biddy and Jack. Who would you rather play out of these two if you had to choose?
I gotta look at the teams real quick.
Oh.
Jackson Dart at quarterback. Oh wow, Chase Brown has been heating up. That is not that great. All right, let's look at Jack's team. What happened to T. Higgins?
Concussion.
Will he be? Oh, it says he's projected points for next week, so he probably will be back, but he probably won't do that great. Honestly, I don't know. It's close. They're both pretty good. They both have star players. Like,
Well, I mean, if they're both playoff teams, they're both pretty good.
yeah. Honestly, probably Jack because the Bengals play Miami and they have a good defense. And then Jack also doesn't have the best running backs.
So you'd rather play Jack?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think you can beat both of them, or obviously you have?
Yeah, I think I can. I think I can beat anybody. I mean, my team has just been on a little bit of a not that great. We've been on the decline.
Well, I mean, Jack beat you already, so he has that confidence booster if he ends up playing you.
Yeah, but Garrett Wilson will be back, so I'm very happy about that.
All right. Well, now you started the year at 5, then you went to 4, then 2, then 1 throughout. I mean,
yeah, that's hype.
Yeah, not much to
for
say.
the league to be hating on me, and then I don't know how I was like 1 though. I feel like Shane's rankings would bring me down.
Well, I didn't count Shane's rankings.
Because I know you said Shane put me at 12.
Yeah, Shane would be like, Shane would put you at 12, Colin at 11. Like,
Just
the
who he
top
likes the
teams at the
most.
bottom. Calvin at 1. It was like Colin's been staying at my door for both you and Jack's thing, and like listening on the podcast. So here he is. Here's Colin. His only appearance
I'll be on this podcast
in the Winners podcast.
Same
Yo,
time next
Colin.
year. I'll be
Loser.
here.
Get out.
Colin, we are building a house. Jason, me and Colin
If
are
you're not
building a
pulling up on
house.
Friday, then I don't know what to tell you. Do better.
Me and Colin are building a house, Jason, bro. You should pull up. We're
In
building
Minecraft?
a house. No, real life. IRL.
Oh, for track practices. Where? Close my door. Yeah, it's up top. All right. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah. All right. I'm gonna play you a video real quick, Gabe, from preseason. Okay. Just want to hear your thoughts. Cool.
Oh crap.
Ready?
Hello, it's Gabe, and I think I'll finish 10th.
Now, obviously, very wrong. Where was your head at in the preseason, and what made you say 10th?
I just didn't want to feel. I don't like coming off cocky. I don't like that. Some in some things I do, but not in most things. Like fantasy football, I feel like I don't know. It just and then I also I felt like I wasn't prepared as much, but I felt like I was prepared enough. But I didn't do enough mock drafts simulating who I could actually get. I did mock drafts, but not because it's the people in there are stupid, so they don't pick the right player. So I didn't do enough of picking who I think I could have got. So I didn't really think about my pick and if I should trade or if I should stay my pick. So I was kind of freestyling a little bit.
All right. Any final shout outs before we get on? Because I mean, this is the last episode for everybody until the championship. So you could be back on, but if not, any shout outs or any call outs you want to make?
I hope to see you in the championship, Jason. I want a rematch. I need to be 2-1 on the season against you.
Now, my ideal matchup, Michael Biddy. Michael Biddy, I'm calling you out right now. I want to see you in the championship. But if that can't happen, I mean, there's no other better way to cement myself as the best team in the league than to beat the best team in the league twice.
That would.
It's the only way to do it. All right. Well, CVFL, you're looking at the 2 teams on bye right now, so we get a good week ahead of ourselves. Excited for Friday to see.
I'm hyped for Friday.
Who
I said we should bring a grill.
We can make that work, but until the championship issue or edition of the CVFL podcast, I'm Jason, 2 seed, and that's Gabe, 1 seed.
I think we'll end up seeing this again on the podcast for the 16th time.
Until next time.